see you. I understand you're here to help me help me prepare the orders. Yes. Well, we have 4 orders to prepare today for 4 different people around the Pokemon region. They are going to be receiving this new thing developed, and they're called Pokemon Cards. Yes. This Pokemon card is an artistic piece that is delivered to people around the Pokemon world, and they can expect this Pokemon to be somewhere around them, right? That's kind of what this new system does. It shows them the Pokemon that are available or around them. Now, I heard that the order we got is from a pretty top-notch Pokemon connoisseur, someone who has almost completed the entire Pokedex, not only for a region, but the entire world. Isn't that insane? I know. Have you ever completed a Pokedex yourself? Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'll tell you what. You help me do these, and I'll give you some feedback on your work. All you gotta do is, on the inside of my office, there was a red button. I don't know if you saw it near the door that said subscribe. If you hit that button, the next time I see you, I'll let you know how your work was, and we can talk about making this a long-term position. Yeah? Does that sound good? It does. Perfect. Okay, well, let's prepare some orders. I'll write down what we got. So, first things first, we're going to be looking for the following. We have an order for Johnny, and Johnny is from Pallet Town in the Kanto region. Okay. The second order we have is for Pamela, and she is in Goldenrod City in the Johto region. Then we have Doomsday John in Hearthome City in the Sinnoh region. And last, I need to check my files. We have one other. Timothy M. Jenkins in Castelia, I believe is how you pronounce it, city in the Unova region. Okay. Now there's a few things we need to consider. Okay, well, number 1 is going to be delivery fees, which we will have to decide after we see the card. This is dependent on the card. And the region. For example, we're shipping out from Kanto, so it's going to be more expensive for people in Unova. Okay? 2 is the fair market value for delivery at the time. Okay? So I'm going to remove that for now so that we can have easy access to it. I'll put that up in the corner. We're going to need this later. So because we only have 4 orders, we're only going to need 4 envelopes. said these are pretty rare cards. Really? Some of the rarest. I'm sorry. Who exactly are these people to be able to get rare cards? Well, it won't matter. We'll make it work. Okay, let's get these out. Alright. Seems like we have our cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, perfect. Now I have to note which cards here, and then I have to send the rarity to the system. And what's going to happen is it'll tell me who's getting what. Oh my gosh, you weren't joking. That is a rare card. A Squirtle. Oh my goodness, the art is impeccable on this one. We're gonna send a blue rarity. And looking at my screen over here, it seems to be saying that the Squirtle is going to Pamela. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So Squirtle is going to Pamela. Okay. Next. Oh, this is from one of the earlier batches of Pokemon cards. Mewtwo's available in one of their regions. Why am I out here being a delivery man? I should be out here trying to catch Mewtwo. Are you kidding? I picked the wrong profession. Look at that. A classic looking card. Unbelievable. That is a big rarity. And the system is saying, yep, this one's going to Doomsday John in the Sinnoh region. I am not at all surprised. Perfect. I expect there to be a pretty wholesome Pokemon for Johnny of Pallet Town over there. Okay, next. A Charizard. Charizard, really? Wow, that is a rare card here. A beautiful looking card, and there's a Charizard available. home state, John, in Hearthome City, Sinnoh region. Perfect. And their postal code. Postal code is ICVT3-1. this one doesn't start with a 6. Interesting. Perfect. Now, because it's going to the Kanto region and Pallet Town, use the Pikachu. Now, this tail is going to be a serious issue for the peeling. So I better start by initially peeling it a bit first. If I can get it off. There we go. It's easier if I do it this way. I honestly should probably peel a bit of the tail too. This is the tough part, right? There we go. Okay, that should work. We'll start from the tail. We're getting there. Not too much force, just gently, gently. Got it. Perfect. We'll get rid of those stamps for now. Right here. There we are. It looks good. We'll take our Charizard. Perfect. All right. So, it looks as if our deliveries are about ready to go. The last thing we need to do is just look at the fair market value and the cards to calculate delivery price. Okay, so Johnny's in Pallet Town, and since we operate out of Kanto, it's not going to be that much for Johnny's Charizard in the Kanto region. Okay, we're looking at probably somewhere between 2,500 to 3,000 Pokédollars in delivery fees. Okay, for Pamela with her Squirtle in the Johto region. Likely 4,000, I would say roughly around that, to 5,000, just because of the distance. The card itself isn't as rare, but we gotta keep that out there, so 25 to 300, 3,000, 4,000 to 5,000. For Doomsday John with his Mewtwo, that one's gonna be a little crazy, I think. In Sinnoh, right, in Hearthome City. Mewtwo. Likely looking at 15,000 to 20 Pokédollars. A little more expensive for sure. And then last, so